Hi everyone, a very good morning to all. Here we are going to study about the question number 81 regarding structure of an atom. So it's all about two atomic model. One is Rutherford atomic model and another one is Bohr atomic model. See, Rutherford atomic model is simple way. What is the conclusion of Rutherford atomic model is at the central portion of atom all the positive charge will be located and which contributes maximum mass of the atom called nucleus. That is what the major conclusion by him. But how did he conclude it is he sent alpha particles towards gold foil. So a gold plate he has taken. Now when alpha particles are coming towards the gold foil from different directions. See what he said is the alpha particle can come towards the center of any gold nucleus or it can come like this or the alpha particle can go between the space of atoms. Depends. Then he said that the alpha particle, most of the alpha particle pass through without any deviation through the space between them. Maximum number of. But he said that remaining they get deviated through an angle theta and number of alpha particles got scattered through particular angle is directly proportional to 1 by sine power 4 theta by 2. And those who are coming exactly toward the center, they come to up to certain distance and their velocity becomes zero. That is called closest distance of approach. R naught is called closest distance of approach. So this is what the thing happens. Means here we are giving some kinetic energy, initial kinetic energy E equal to half mu square. Then at one particular point due to the repulsion between the alpha particle and the nucleus of the gold nucleus, gold atom, the velocity keep on decreases and come to rest. So then it got returned back its path. And that's why he concluded that at the central portion, the maximum positive charge will be located. And that is why it got deviated through an angle 180 degrees, he said. And that distance of closest approach formula will become. So all the kinetic energy at distance of closest approach, it converts into potential energy 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R from the electrostatics. So that the distance of closest approach will become 2Z E square by 4 pi epsilon naught into E. So based on this, usually they ask the questions. Or sometimes they can ask the question like, see, if this is the central line and the alpha particle is going towards the nucleus at perpendicular distance, then this is called impact parameter. That impact parameter formula is Z square cot theta by 2 by 4 pi epsilon naught E. So just remember, initial direction of alpha particle has some perpendicular distance from the central axis of any atom. Then it got deviated through an angle theta and that perpendicular distance, initial perpendicular distance, we call it as impact parameter. That impact, that has an impact on the deviation. That's why we call it as impact parameter. And the next thing is, what is Bohr atomic model? Bohr atomic model says that first postulate says all electrons revolve around nucleus in circular orbits. And second one says in nth orbit, the angular momentum of electron mvn rn equal to nh by 2 pi. It is integral multiples of h by 2 pi. And he said when electron jumps from higher energy level to lower energy level, then energy emits in the form of photon, that is equal to higher energy minus lower energy, or energy of higher level minus energy of lower level. So that when there is a central nucleus, there are many orbits around it. And in a particular orbit, the electron will move with a speed Vn and having the radius Rn. Then each and every orbit has particular energy, binding energy, means electron revolve in the orbit with particular binding energy. Then here the very first equation what we will get, it is mvn rn equal to nh by 2 pi, and as electron is moving in circular path, the required centripetal force mv square by r will be provided from the electrostatic force 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught electron and the charge on nucleus Ze by r square. So from this, when you derive the relations, Rn will become n square h square epsilon naught by pi me square z. This is nothing but approximately 0.53 angstroms into n square by z. And Vn equal to Ze square by 2nh epsilon naught, that is 2.16 into 10 power 6 Z by n, or C by 137 into Z by n approximately. Now Tn equal to 2 pi Rn by Vn, so that Tn is proportional to Rn by Vn, so n cube by Z square, and energy of nth orbit En equal to Kn plus Un. So where Kn is Z square just 1 minute. See, Kn equal to, just you take half m Vn square. So half m Vn square means Z square e power 4 by 4n square h square epsilon naught square. So Kn will become mz square e power 4 by 8n square h square epsilon naught square. Similarly, potential energy will become minus mz square e power 4 by 4n square h square epsilon naught square. Then the total energy will become minus mz square e power 4 by 8n square h square epsilon naught square, which is negative of kinetic energy or half of potential energy. Also, if you substitute the constant minus 13.6 electron volt Z square by n square. So for any atom, for any orbit, you can find these quantities. So you just have to take care of Z value and n value. So based on these things, they can ask the question. Let's see what kind of question they will ask. So the very first thing is, an alpha particle of 10 mega electron volt collides head-on with a copper nucleus and is deflected back. So instead of gold, they are telling copper nucleus. So Z value is 29 and is deflected back. And the kinetic energy is 10 mega electron volt. Mega means 10 power 6. Electron volt means 10 power 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 joules. Then the minimum distance of approach between the centers of the two is. So minimum approach means 2ze square by 4 pi epsilon naught e. So Z is also given. E, charge of electron 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 joules. Energy given. And 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 power 9. So just substitute the values. Now, the next question is, and as the electron in our Bohr orbit of hydrogen atom passes from state n equal to 2 to n equal to 1, the kinetic energy and potential energy changes as. See, kinetic energy when you take, the formula was mz square e power 4 by 8 n square h square epsilon naught square, and potential energy is minus mz square e power 4 by 4 n square h square epsilon naught square. Here n equal to 2 to n equal to 1. So n equal to 2, it changed to n equal to 1. So kn is proportional to 1 by n square. Un is also proportional to 1 by n square. So as n became n equal to 2 to n equal to 1, n reduced. So they increases. Like just k2 by k1 means n1 by n2 whole square. n1 is 2, n2 is 1 whole square equal to 4. So k2 will becomes 4 times k1. So like that they become fourfold. Next, when a hydrogen atom is raised from the ground state to fifth state. See, ground state means n equal to 1. It raised to n equal to 5. Now, the kinetic energy is 1 by n square. Now, as n value increased, kinetic energy decreases. Un is also 1 by n square. But here, potential energy is negative. So, as n increases, magnitude decreases, but the potential energy increases. Magnitude decreases, but the potential energy increases. So that is the difference. So you have to understand, because the potential energy value is negative. Like minus 1 is greater than minus 2. Like that. So the final conclusion is, as n value increases, kinetic energy decreases, but kinetic energy decreases, potential energy increases. Now here, find the ratio of radius of 4th orbit of helium plus and 5th orbit of lithium plus. See, actually, the equations whatever we derived based on the fact that we consider the interaction of nucleus with only one electron. That's why Bohr atomic model is applicable to only single electron atoms or ions only. That's why helium plus lithium plus plus. Now here, general radius formula is n square h square epsilon naught by pi me square z. Now, ratio of radius of 4th orbit of helium plus. So for helium plus, that means Rn is proportional to n square by z. So let's take R1, that is proportional to 4th orbit. So 4 square by z is helium means 2. And for lithium plus plus, because they are asking the ratio. Now R2, let's consider, is proportional to fifth orbit. So 5 square by lithium means 3. So now R1 by R2 means 4 square by 2, 5 square by 3. So 16 by 2, 3 by 25, 2 8 are. So it will become 24 by 25. This way, if you remember those equations of speed, velocity, speed, radius, energy, kinetic energy, potential energy or time period, they may ask frequency. Then you can solve the questions. Now, one more question. Find the ratio of binding energy of electron in third orbit of helium plus and seventh orbit of lithium plus. Again, similar kind of question, but energy they are asking now. Energy is minus m e power 4 z square by 8 n square h square epsilon naught square. So that En is directly proportional to z square by n square. Now, first case helium plus. Let's take like E1. It is proportional to third orbit mean. So helium means 2 square by third orbit means 3 square. And the next one is lithium plus plus. Let's take E2, that is 7th orbit. So lithium means 3 square by 7 square. Now when you take the ratio like E1 by E2 equal to 2 square by 3 square by 3 square by 7 square equal to 4 by 9, 49 by 9, 49 by 9. So 196 by 81. So this way, depending upon those equations, they can ask questions. So you just have to remember those difficult equations, then you can apply it. So this is how the simple questions can be asked based on the two atomic models, Rutherford atomic model and Bohr atomic model. So similar questions I have given as an assignment. So just try to understand and try to solve it. So thank you. We'll continue in the next session with the next question.